So first of all, I want to congratulate you all. Right, it's a great chance and time for all of us because I think you have been the winner of this today's speech competition. So first of all, I would like to ask to Mr. Noman, like how is your end feeling actually? How are you feeling this time?
So I'm feeling very good. I'm very enthusiastic. I'm feeling very enthusiastic because before earlier I am not able to speak in front of anyone, but now I speak in front of 10 to 12 people. So I'm very enthusiastic. Yeah, feeling very enthusiastic.
Thank you very much. Mr. Noman is trying to say that he is very enthusiastic because he spoke at least in front of 10 to 12 people or 15 people. How is your feeling, Mr. Lakshmi?
Well, honestly, sir, it was my first experience in front of a stage. So I think it was a great experience for me, and I actually learned so many things from it. And like in a sense, it made me a more confident person. So it was a very great experience for me.
That's great, really. And I was also hypnotized by your speech, by your all speech, because the way you spoke, I think you also motivated me, right? It was tremendous speech. And I would like to also ask to Shafaq, like, being among two boys, right? You are a single girl that being, right, you became the winner. So how is your feeling now?
I'm feeling very fantastic. I can't explain. I have no word. Before this competition, first competition, I was second, but now I'm first. I'm very excited. I'm very happy for this.
All right, because now Meenakshi ma'am chose you, and that's why, right? So
I'm
she.
thankful for her.
Was thankful to her, right? Because you spoke in that way that she was inspired and she was happy with your speech. I would like to ask you, Mr. Noman, like, first of all, like the transformation, the change you have got, right? So if someone is trying to speak English or someone trying to be good speaker, what is your message for that person?
My message for that person, just you need to focus on yourself, not about how others are judging you or seeing you or laughing at you. Only focus on yourself. And the tips I need to give is that you need to read the books in a speedy way or and loudly. Because the important thing is tongue twisting. For example, if I know the Korean word, I just know 2 to 3 Korean word, but I am not able to speak them. It is not of any use. So I need to say that first you need to read aloud and speak. You can speak by inner yourself. And I want to say that just think and write. The thinking is main thing. You need to think in English and write. It will help you in improve your English speaking.
Great.
Yes, thank you.
Fantastic message that you have given. All right, Mr. Noman is trying to say that when you want to be speaker, right, just vocalize your words at the time of reading magazines and books or novels. Just vocalize your sounds because this will help you regarding your confidence and speaking as well. The same question, if I just place to you, Mr. Lakshya, like what are your points to share?
Sir, I think if a person wants to become good at English speaking, I think he should try to focus on how can he actually think in English, because if we don't think in English, we won't be able to speak fluently.
Right.
Apart from this, I think I agree with Mr. Noman that we should like to read more and more books, because if we read more books, then it will ultimately improve our English. So it will also help us to be a more fluent speaker in front of an audience. Right. And also we should also try to maybe do more practice, like maybe in front of mirror. So it will also help us to be confident. At a stage.
Thank you. Thank you very much for interesting points that he has told us, that start thinking in English, right? Thinking is the most important job that we can think, and we can start thinking from now. And we can also just have practice in front of mirror, because aina khud ke bare mein batata hai, right? So mirror tells you, reflects you actually. The same question if I ask to you, Mr. Shafaq, like
Sir, my point is that if someone want to be a effective speaker, so first of all, interest.
Okay, interest is
Yes, if you're interested, you can do everything. If you are interested in teaching, so that's why you are teaching now.
Right.
Yes. Other point is that next point, you have to learn more vocabs and reading book and learn something new things. These all are things is very important in English speaking and public speaking also. Then you can be a effective speaker.
Okay.
Yes.
So it means that interest is very important. As she gave my example that I'm interested in teaching, and that's why that interest is very important. You chose a topic subconscious mind. You chose a topic that that forgiveness, and you chose a topic nature. I would like to point out some of the things, and I would like to ask you, Mr. Noman. I want to ask you that the reason behind choosing this topic. Don't you think that the world is selfish? The world does not forgive. Why did you choose this topic?
So because I think the world is very clever and selfish. They think about only themselves only. They don't think about. They only see from their point of view only, and don't see from other point of view. They think they were always right, and the opposite one is always wrong.
Right.
So I choose this topic to aware them about the forgiveness, what power of forgiveness.
That's great. So that's why you chose because the world is quite selfish, and Okay, I want to ask the reason, like as Mr. Noman has still told it. What was your reason to choose this topic?
Sir, I think the use of a subconscious mind is the best. So I think this is a topic that most people are not actually aware of. So I want to make everyone aware, like how can we actually use the power of of our subconscious mind to achieve.
Exactly. Thank you very much. That subconscious mind. Okay, what is the logic behind your topic?
My logic is that nowadays everyone depend on technologies. We all are only using technologies and electronic gadgets. These are spoiling our nature. So I'm trying to say that we have to make a good nature. If we are doing like this, if we are destroying the nature, nature will destroy us. Na? We should understand, if there is nature, we will also there.
Okay.
Yes.
There will be nature, we will be there.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I think this was a great interview that you have told your points, right? It was a nice interview that I think maybe it will be it's of course that is going to be helpful for other people as well, that who will watch you, and they will learn something from you. Thank you very much. It was a great interview, and congratulations to you for your winning. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much. See you next time in the next speech competition.
Yes.